can we have pain without an actual injury? The answer to that is yes. And if you're a person that's having real big difficulty about wrapping your head around this, you are not alone on it. And I want you to know how human that is. One of the reasons being is, one, our medical society has been, the foundation of it is really about looking at what is going on in the body and how we treat about that. And that has given us so many great things like vaccines and surgery and everything like that. But when it comes to chronic pain, usually it's a different game ball. Along with that, we are evolutionarily wired to think when we have some kind of pain in the body, that there's something going on physically, because for so much of our human history, physical danger was the main thing. So this is one of the harder things. And if you have difficulty, just please know that you're quite normal and it's very human. So what I wanted to share with you is, one, talk about pain a little bit and notice, and I'm going to share with you certain scientific researches out there that has told us and how to look at studies in a way that actually can help us in chronic pain society, or chronic pain in general. So I'm going to share with you that, and I'll see you in a bit. So I want to share with you some research stuff that kind of helps us see things from a different lens. So your experiences allows you to connect with some of the information that I share with you to see if it resonates with you. So first and foremost, I want to first talk about what is pain in a very general sense. We can go into a rabbit hole, but I'll choose not to. And I love this quote here from Nicole Sack, who works in the chronic pain world a lot, is when you have pain, just know that it's not all in your head where you think it's just made up in your head. Your experience is extremely real and it's very physical in nature. The key here to understand is to get out of it. But the solution to it might not be just in your body, but knowing how the mind and body, psychology in your unconscious connects to the body and how it works that way to get us out from this cycle. So what is pain? An ankle sprain is probably one of the easiest things for me to explain it this way, where you're going for a run, you hit a ditch, and boom, your ankle twists. And if it's a real ankle sprain, you have ligament tearing that's happened, and there's a change in the body. And that signal, that information goes all the way up to your brain, and the brain is like the computer that interprets all this information, just like all the AI stuff is doing now, and decides within that system, hey, this is dangerous. And then creates this experience called pain. So essentially, pain is a conversation between your body and the brain based on the information that it's been created. So first and foremost, it's really important to understand that pain is a helpful thing that we have as a human, because by knowing that, it tells us what to avoid, what to do, etc., from a survival perspective. There's a reason why humans have survived for so long, not just, there's many different reasons, but having pain is a helpful thing. It's an important danger signal that helps protect our bodies. So, to be pain-free, without any pain in your life, is not something, it's not a human experience. If anyone promises you that, it's probably good to question if it's okay with you. Now, that also means we are creating conversations with each other. And I say this to hopefully kind of connect things differently, is, there are great relationships that you might have. But even with the greatest relationships, there's always misunderstandings. And that's what happens in the majority of chronic pain. What that means is our brain over-calibrates, under-calibrates, in a sense that they say, oh, this is dangerous, dangerous. Imagine your smoke, fire alarm, detects every single kind of smoke, like steam and regular smoke and etc. And it's not, it just keeps telling you, hey, there's fire, it keeps getting a fire alarm even though there's no fire anymore. And that is something that happens. Let me move this here. Now, can this actually happen to us? Is the question to ask. Now, this is a journal and a story that I'm portraying through the British Medical Journal, the construction worker nail story, where this construction worker accidentally jumps onto a 6-inch nail, pierces through the boot, and he's in agony. He's in so much pain. So of course, he goes to the ER. And once the doctor takes the boot off him, they found out that the nail was in between his toes and it didn't even form a scratch. So this was a great case that talked about when our brain, either consciously or unconsciously, perceives danger, it is absolutely able to create pain. And it gets tricky as we go through, but that's not the point of our YouTube video here. And I just want to get more into this here. There's more studies, but I want to give you some that seems useful to us. And there's a study in Germany, they've done a placebo car crash study. So whiplash is a common thing in America. You probably have a person that you know that has experienced some kind of whiplash, and then you have a lot of neck issues. And when researchers started to really look into it, they found countries where they had the same percentage amount of car crashes, but the incidence of them having whiplash was so low. And it didn't mean that they drove slower or anything like that. So they really thought through this a bit. So in this study, they gathered people in a car, and what they did was they simulated a car crash without any physical thing that happening, but having an audio was like something happening like that. And what was fascinating is that 20% of the people had neck pain afterwards, and 10% of the people still had neck pain a month later from the study, even though from a physical perspective, they've done nothing in that. So this also was a great indicator that when our brain creates this signal called danger, we can create pain within. Like maybe if you had a lot of stress in a day, you might feel more neck pain in general. Or when I say, hey, when you have a really hard day and stressful day, would it make sense if you have a headache? And most people get that part. But when it comes to other body parts, it's not something we often think about. In this Texas medical school study, they hooked electrodes onto people's heads, and they told them that they were going to turn it on and stimulate the head. What they eventually did was they didn't turn anything on. So the electrodes were not turned on, but I forgot the number here, but I think more than 50% of the people experienced headaches, even though nothing was actually on to stimulate it. So I just wanted to share you some of these studies, not to necessarily convince you, but to help us kind of think and say, something's going on, and you might be thinking something differently. But the reason I share this with you is this is something that I've been exposed for a long time, and I denied it. Like I accept a little bit of it, I really denied it. And how much of this is really involved, where our brain is a driver to pain, is a big thing. And MRI studies have shown that in many ways, that people that have there's no low back pain, but 64% of them find some form of abnormality like spinal stenosis or degenerative disc disease, etc., is very common. And more and more MRI studies are bringing out the fact that there's almost all joints, you'll see that. There's a herniated disc and no one has pain. They might have labral issues, labral tears in the shoulder or hip, but they don't have any pain. So it's just a good way to understand that. Now, this doesn't mean that we're ignoring the structures per se, but just to recognize which one is the bigger driver to pain. And when the the more the information that we see and we look at it in a way that's more useful or real, this helps out. So hope this is somewhat informative. If it is, if it kind of resonates with you, either follow my page, kind of sign up for our newsletters, but I hope to give you guys more information and videos in a way that I could.